But first, the Astros had to help out by losing to Milwaukee. Bottom one, Wes Obermueller to Jeff Kent's. Craig Biggio scores, and it's 1-0 Houston. Two batters later, they are loaded. Richard Hidalgo. Wes Helms steps on third, throws to first, and the Astros have to settle for one after they had the bases loaded. Top three, Ron Vallone facing Scott Podsednik. To center. Craig Biggio's out there. Can't make the catch. Royce Clayton scores. Podsednik has a triple, and we're tied at 1 as Vallone allowed 5 runs on 8 hits and 5 2/3.
You talked about sweeping a doubleheader for the Cubs. Even tougher is winning 4 ball games in a row from the same team.
Bill Hall, the next guy. Adam Everett over the head of Bagwell. Hall safe. Podsednik scores. 2-1 Brewers. Top 6. Helms crushes it. His 23rd. It's 3-1 Milwaukee.
I think it's very difficult playing at this stage this season. I think that you see the Astros, the mistakes they've made, they're just trying too hard.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. Actually, later in the inning, they're loaded. Podsednik off Brad Lidge. 2-run score. All 5 Milwaukee runs in the game coming with 2 outs. Obermueller to Hidalgo in the 8th. 6-4-3. Obermueller, a career-high 8 innings, gave up only 2 runs. Danny Kolb shuts it down in the 9th. And the Brewers defeat the Astros 5-2, so things looking grim for Houston, losing at home to Milwaukee for the 2nd straight day. And JB, you said it. Houston GM Jerry Hunsaker said it, quote, "I guess it was 2 days ago. I sensed that we were trying to force something out there. The guys were too tight. They were trying too hard." And you agree, right?
I do agree, and I think part of that is you see the pitchers that you have on the mound and you try to do a little bit extra. You get out of your game, guess what? You lose.
Games you got to have at home against Milwaukee, but the Astros can't get it done, so that's good news for the Cubbies, who played a pair with the Pirates. The magic number down to 3. The Astros loss actually knocked it down to 2, and Mark Pryor, money in Game 1, gets Matt Stairs to win the first. Top 3 rings up Abraham Nunez. Top 5, Josh Fogg. J.B. Pryor was just classic Pryor down the stretch here.
He was, and you can see some of these strikeouts are looking. That tells me that a pitcher is setting up the hitters as they come to the plate. It's not about overpowering. It's about making pitches and making them correctly.
Damian Miller overpowers this one in the 5th. His 9th, 3-1 Chicago. It was 4-2 Cubs in the 7th. Jeff Rebele, as in no way. Pryor's 10th K, gave up 2 runs on 7 hits in 6 2/3. Dusty the double switch. Enter Kyle Farnsworth. Exit Pryor to a standing O through 133 pitches. Farnsworth facing Jason Kendall as the tying run. Back to Farnsworth in the 8th. The fans go nuts. They saw that Astros-Brewers score, and they knew what they could do here in the 9th. Joe Borowski gets Redmond. Mark Bressolonic. Randall Simon drops the ball. Uh-oh. They got the score they wanted. The good news from Houston, don't tell me they're going to blow it. Next batter, pinch hitter, Carlos Rivera. Cubs fans with that 2-run lead getting a little nervous. 3-2 pitches outside, ball 4. Now the tying runs are on base, Dusty, for Jason Kendall. Popped up, Bressolonic in shallow center. He gets it. Borowski's 33rd save. The magic number down to 1. Cubs win the first game, 4-2. There it is. There's the 1. Ron Santo is fired up. So a Cubs win in the 2nd game of the doubleheader would give Chicago the NL Central title. And JB, I think we got to get back to Pryor. 10-1 since he came off the DL in early August.
How clutch has he been down the stretch? And we're not talking about a veteran pitcher. We're talking about a young pitcher that's pitching like a veteran. Clutch performance.
Yeah, 18-6, 2.43, 245 strikeouts this year. So here we go, game 2. The sausages from Milwaukee are there.
Sausages there because Randall's there?
It could be. What a coincidence. Matt Clement gets out of a jam, and then bottom 1, Sammy, 450 feet.
Happy night tonight. Sammy hits a rocket straightaway center field. Redmond will wave goodbye. There goes for Sosa, number 40.
And his 4th homer in 4 games. An immediate lift from Sosa right out of the gate. That was big. That's what leaders do, you know? Get you that run right there early in the game. Set the tone.
Break the ice and let everybody else relax.
Bottom 2, Ramon Martinez singles home Aramis Ramirez. Ramirez comes in, 2-0 Chicago. 3 batters later, it's 3-0 Cubs. They're loaded. Bressolonic, another leader, another veteran. It'll score 2. Ryan Vogelsong tagged for 6 runs on 6 hits in 1 1/3. Just like that, 5-0 Cubs. Next batter at Sosa again. The failed hit and run, but Craig Wilson's throw into center. Lofton comes in.
Just a little high.
6-0. A nice big cushion for the Cubbies. Top 4, Jason Bay to center. Look at Kenny Lofton. Oh, mercy, Willie Mays. That is getting it done right there, JB. Another veteran for the Cubs.
Tough play and a great play, knowing exactly where that big brick wall is.
That's behind that ivy. Get the champagne on ice. Cubs ready to clinch the NL Central.
Sure. Ground ball to short. Martinez the second one over to first. Cubs win. Goodbye, Houston. Hello, Atlanta.
Cubbies 19-7 in September. That's getting it done. Their first division title since 1989 when they won it under Don Zimmer. And as you heard them, they get the Braves next week. Cubs just 67-95 a year ago, and now the division champs, JB.
This is your number 3 or even 4 pitcher with Matt Clement pitching into the 8th inning in a ball game they absolutely had to have. Pitching for the Cubs, wow.
Sammy, the first National Leaguer to hit 40 home runs in 6 straight seasons. Dusty Baker joins Davey Johnson and Dick Hauser as the only managers to lead 2 different teams into the postseason in consecutive years. Here's the Cubs skipper.
These guys never quit. I mean, they kept fighting and things look bad sometimes, but, you know, they never quit.
For us to be on top, it's just about 95% of the year, and then all of a sudden have it turn on us here at the end is frustrating.
This is the reason I came to Chicago, and I'm looking forward to having the best city in the world celebrate a world championship with us.
A lot of people didn't, I guess, expect us to be where we were, but I think from the get-go in spring training, people knew that we had a good team, and we just came out here to try to be the best that we could be.
When we got here this weekend, you know, we were in good shape, and bottom line is we just didn't win the last 2 games. And in a time when we needed to, and that's it. I mean, that's the storyline.
We've dealt with a lot of adversity. We've had our backs against the corner numerous times, and I think, you know, that this ball club has responded each time that we have been faced with some adversity, and clubs that are usually playing in the postseason do those sort of things.
You know, we're filled with obstacles, but these guys overcame every obstacle that we had.
It's not going to be very comfortable to know that going into the offseason we had a chance to be playing in October, and you know, we let this one slip back. There's not going to be a lot of us around in the next couple of years, and you know, we're not getting any younger.
This is my first playoff, so you know, I'm excited, and this is what baseball is all about. I guess what they say, you keep coming back to have this feeling, and you know, it's amazing to have the fans here and following you.
Nice contrast there in the 2 reactions. The Astros can't get it done on their home field. The Cubs do it at Wrigley. And JB, here are the pitching matchups for the Cubs and the Braves. What are your thoughts?
Well, this is very big for the Chicago Cubs to be able to save Kerry Wood to start game 1. Had he had to pitch on Sunday, it would have been a totally different scenario.
Home taking on the Twins, hoping to avoid history. Bottom 8. The Twins led 8-0. It's 8-6. The bases loaded. Carlos Pena a single. And that ties it at 8. Look at Ron Gardenhire. So bottom 9, still 8. That's Alex Sanchez on first. Takes off, beats the throw. So he is the winning run in scoring position. 1 pitch later, Jesse Orozco. Sanchez takes off for third. His 4th stolen base of the night. Winning run 90 feet away to avoid the 62 Mets.
Waiting on the 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. The pitch gets away from the catcher Bowen. Sanchez comes in to score, and the Tigers win. The Tigers, unbelievably, come from 8 runs down on a night when they face history. And they come away.
Last time the Tigers came back from an 8-run deficit, June 20th, 1965. So they rally from that deficit. They avoid the 120th loss. Now they cannot break the 62 Mets mark. They can only tie it, and that's something.
That celebration almost looked like the Cubs celebration, didn't it?
It was a fun game, down 8-0. You found yourself cheering for the Tigers, and it worked out, so we'll close it up. Let's look at the Red Sox, who went and got the wild card, just playing out the string in Tampa Bay. Now look at this. David McCarty, this home run will tie the game. But the fan catches it.
That's a brutal call.
Now McCarty stops. He don't know what's going on. Nobody does. Now, a fan, there he is, reaches over, gets it. Crew chief Joe West calls fan interference.
You say reaching over. I say he's reaching to his left. I think that's a different perception. But I think Joe West standing in the infield, he can't tell whether you're reaching over the fence, whether you're reaching to the side. He ends up calling him out. It cost him the game.
Yeah, McCarty, who thought he had a home run, is actually out, and Doug Mirabelli got ejected. Devil Rays beat the Red Sox 5-4, and Doug Mirabelli applauding Joe West's effort for that. Thank you very much. Here's your pitching matchups for the division series, Boston and Oakland. The interesting thing here is Grady Little shakes it up a little bit, JB, goes with Wakefield in Game 2 and then Derek Lowe in Game 3. Of course, Lowe is much better at Fenway Park.
And I think that's the reason that he's done it. Wakefield has pitched good in that ballpark. It's a bigger ballpark with a knuckleball. You get Derek Lowe at home, which he's pitched great. He's trying to make this where they can win this series and win it quick.
Steve Berthune, Jeff Brandley, baseball tonight. Let's take a look at the Indians and Blue Jays and Roy Halladay. Top 4, he's up 4-2. Gets Travis Hafner, he K'd 9. Top 5, Halladay, runner on third, wild pitch. Caroms right back to Kevin Cash, and Halladay is there to get Johnny Peralta.
Great play.
And then he rings up Casey Blake. Blue Jays win 5-4. Roy Halladay becomes baseball's only 22-game winner. His 9th complete game. Leads the majors with 266 innings pitched, 3.25 ERA this year, 22 wins, breaks the Blue Jays record set by or shared by Roger Clemens and Jack Morris. So here's Babe Ruth, final regular season game at Yankee Stadium. Top 1, he brings up Brian Roberts, 2-2 in the third against Jay Gibbons. The Rocket walked 3, struck out 3. Bottom 4, Juan Rivera. Oh, 3-run shot is 6. The Yankees up 5-2. Postseason roster, what do you think? Probably no room.
Hey, you never know with that Yankees roster right now.
Our top 7, Clemens takes the mound thinking he'd go one more inning, and then Joe Torre comes out to get him. Torre said he, Mel Stottlemyre, and Don Zimmer played a prank on Clemens, so he'd think he was going out to start the inning, did his warm-ups during the TV commercials, and then they went out and got him so everybody on TV could see the Rockets exit. Clemens thought he was going to pitch the 7th, but he was just set up big time. Rivera, his 2nd home run of the game. He was 4 for 4. He's got 7 on the year. Yankees win 6-2. They reach 100 wins for the 2nd straight season. And here's some stuff on Roger Clemens. Finishes 310 and 160. 4,099 strikeouts. He is the 7th pitcher ever to be 150 games over 500 in his career.
Well, Clemens has done this, being one of the best pitchers that's ever pitched in the game in a hitter's era. How has he done it? He is the ultimate intimidator. Anybody that'll hit Mike Piazza in the mouth, guess what? Nobody's digging in after that.
Taking on the Phillies. Top 2, Javi Lopez. His major league record, 42nd home run as a catcher, breaking Todd Hundley's mark. Oh, wow. Set in 1996, free agent Bucks. Bottom 8, speaking of home runs, here's Jim Thome. His 2nd of the day, 47th of the year, taking over the league lead. He is only 1 behind Mike Schmidt's Phillies record. It was 6-6 in the 10th. Chase Utley. Off Jesse Garcia's glove, Thome comes in for the winning run, and the Phillies win 7-6 in 10 innings. Bobby Cox used 10 pitchers in this game, including starter Mike Hampton, worked 2 innings. He'll start Game 2 next week against the Cubs. So here is the deal in the hunt for October.
Now the perk that comes with the top spot, home field advantage. That's not enough of an advantage for San Francisco to fly to New York Monday to make up a game against the Mets. The Giants won't go and will go with a 161-game schedule. The disadvantage of the trip, aside from the distance, the turnaround for Tuesday's playoff opener against the Marlins. San Francisco playing 2 against visiting Los Angeles Saturday. We'll start with the first one and the barbecue. Bottom 4, 1-0 Dodgers. 1 on for Navy Perez with no outs. Cesar Izturis gloved me 2 times. Giants would manage his 2 hits in this game. None from Barry Bonds, who went 0 for 2 and struck out twice. Rookie starter Edwin Jackson gets him there with a full count 93-mile-per-hour fastball. Still 1-0 in the 8th. Benito Santiago facing the Dodgers' 4th pitcher, Paul Quantrill, and Adrian Beltre goes with the bare-naked hand to make the play. Dodgers with 4 runs in the top of the 9th, bottom of the frame. Not a save situation for Eric Gagne, but he only knows 1 speed. 5-0 Dodgers.
All right, so game 2 of the double dip, bottom of the 8th, tied at 3. That's Jose Cruz, and game tie. Then he says, not anymore, my brother. A 3-run home run, Cruz's 20th of the season. Giants win 6-3 because the Hollywood Swingers are out of contention, and they just don't care anymore.